Let's talk about 3 things you need to get right to avoid trouble when you are exporting. Are you a U.S. manufacturer who sends your goods to customers overseas? You know it's not rocket science, but there are a few things you can do wrong and get in big trouble for them. So we're going to talk about these 3 things. Of course there are more, but these are the 3 we're going to address. I consider them the 3 most important things. You've got to get your paperwork right. You've got to do your due diligence on the company that you are sending the goods to, and you need to make sure you're avoiding any accidental export activities that you may not even consider exports. Those are called deemed exports. So more on all of this later. I'm Jennifer Tipping, the founder of Global Trade Attorneys. I help small and mid-sized businesses export their goods around the world. We're going to use an example of a dog toy. It's a special dog toy that the world is abuzz about. This toy has gone viral because of a TikTok video, and of course because people love watching videos about dogs. Daisy is the inventor of this dog toy. She's overwhelmed with the global demand for it, but she recognizes that her dog toy is unique, so she's hired a patent attorney to help her actually get a patent on the new design. She's also applying for trademark protections of her unique logo and of her tagline, which is "These squeakers never stop." So I want to talk about the government agencies that really want Daisy to succeed, and they have a special interest in her success. And there are several reasons for that. One is, of course, patriotism. We love people who make things and things that people overseas want. Money is the next one. Companies that export tend to grow faster and to pay their workers more. And then, of course, there's jobs. Investing in exports means more local jobs, which is fantastic for everyone all around. So why does the U.S. government care what Daisy is sending? If it's so interested in her success, why not just let her go for it? The overarching interest is, of course, protecting U.S. national security and foreign policy interests. Very simple. So we need to get these 3 things right to please the U.S. government and the agencies that govern export, and to make Daisy a very successful exporter. Got to get the paperwork and export documents accurate. You, the exporter, the shipper, are responsible for the accuracy of those documents. No one else. Denied entities. You want to be sure you're doing your due diligence so that your customer is not somebody on a watch list, or that you're not sending to a country that's on an embargoed list. Be very careful about that, and it's pretty easy to do that due diligence. We also want to make sure you're not accidentally exporting. Let's say you have a customer from a country that's on the list. You've done the good work of getting your license to be able to ship your goods to them, but then that customer wants to come visit you at your factory in the US. The exchange of information that might happen during that visit can be a deemed export by these US agencies, and that could mean trouble for you if you have not gone through the proper channels to get that permission. So let's talk about getting all this right. We're going to talk about paperwork, due diligence, and deemed exports.